Hello, viewers, and welcome to Realtimit's webinar series. Well, we all know and would agree upon the fact that the current coronavirus crisis is going to have a long lasting impact on our economy and the sectors that contribute the most to the GDP. Real estate is one such sector. It has already been facing a slowdown kind of situation before the coronavirus crisis, that things have worsened in last few months. We saw migrant laborers going back to their native places. We saw complete lockdown that restricted the footfall in the malls and retail markets. We also saw how the corporates have started experimenting with the concept of work from home. So there are many things that are appearing confusing at the moment. And to clear the clouds and get a perspective on how the market is going to behave, we have with us Ms. Asma Javed, a veteran real estate professional having worked extensively in the leasing domain. She has also been vocal on social issues and women empowerment. We also have with us Mr. Ritesh Mathur, the real estate expert and our consulting editor. So I'll start with ma'am first. Uh, Ma'am, what is your opinion on the current market situation? As due to the COVID-19 crisis, corporates have started embracing the work from home practice. How it is going to impact the commercial real estate market overall?
First of all, hi Santosh, hi Ritesh. Hope you guys are staying home and staying safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
yes,
what.
this new culture, which in India is a new culture, and if you see with international companies, work from home was always there. And I talk about traditional organizations also, if you see, like people like me or other people in other industry who are into sales or who are into meeting business, meeting clients. So you see, 56% or 60% of the population always stay out of office. you know
Mhm.
if you count it in 4 5 days, they're almost out if you count their times. Okay, there
Mhm.
is a thing that now we have given it a term work from home due to, since we have entered an era where staying home is safe. See, if no crisis go waste. So this crisis has told people that people can work from home, they can have higher efficiency. Now, having said that, I don't want to say work from home should become a phenomena, because it's very depressing on the other side. If you work from home continuously, you
Correct.
fear loneliness. There are a lot of domestic distraction which is there.
So talking about the impact on the commercial real estate market, because if people start working from home and corporates, as many corporates have already shut their operations, I mean the offices that they have, the big offices, will it not impact the overall commercial real estate market? Will it not impact the sales, which is already slowed down?
Well, for some time it is going to affect every sector, not only commercial sector. Yes, here reinventing is the key. Reinventing in terms of your rentals, and yes, there was no need for such fancy offices and such large buildings and occupying such spaces. People will definitely move to a smaller spaces due to high rentals. If something can be arrangement can be done between the landlord and the tenants,
Mhm.
maybe commercial will not see that much of a hit. And if you see, for some time, 6 months is a fight. And if you
Mhm.
see commercial, there are two parts in commercial. One is your traditional rental buildings. The other one is co-working. So I see
Mhm.
co-working coming out of it very soon, because I mean, maybe companies can come up with the idea. If you're staying near to a particular co-working space provider, you can be there and like work from there. And like, if I talk about the cost of any desk in a co-working is like from 8,000 to 26,000 per seat. And
Mhm.
other than this, for some time, I could say that, like, if you see the in-house supply in India of commercial, that might take a hit, but still we get some news like 1,000 companies from US entering India. So in
Mhm.
any case, these were the multinational companies who were occupying big spaces.
Mhm.
So people want to move away from China, and they want to establish a base here, provided government introduces some taxation relief, some labor law
Right.
changes. So I think a lot of positive going to come out of it as well. But we
Mhm.
have to reinvent again.
Yeah, I think that's a very bold statement for a person who has been into the real estate market. Ritesh, coming to you, as ma'am has said that we have to reinvent. So and she's also suggesting that work from home can become normal phenomenon in the daily lives. So I would like to know from you that earlier, as people used to go to offices and once in a while they used to take work from home. Can this process be reversed? can it be a work from home and a once a while occasional going to office culture? Will that be,
It
can that be brought in?
Indeed, what you're saying is actually true. And the thing is that, it is the need of the hour, and it has to be the need of the hour for the time to come. Not because of the fact of this global pandemic, which has affected all of us, but also because of the fact that, there is an increase in terms of uh, self-sustaining businesses that people have started getting into. In addition to it, it is simultaneously, although it is a cycle which will increase the workflow, and or you can say more of an occupying office spaces at level of retail, while it will also help the bigger offices to shrink to a level
Yeah.
of more of optimism, that okay, this is the an optimum level where from which I can operate. That is going
Yeah.
to be the future. But yes, definitely as an opportunity which is coming up, because all the recent development which has happened, and the kind of condition that China has been brought into as one of the major reason of the particular situation. So definitely it is going to be an opportunity for India, wherein India becomes the largest market for the global, I mean for the world itself. So I'm sure
Mhm.
that's going to be helping us out somewhere in the real estate market.
Yeah, it seems true as well, because also the point that you have raised is very valid, because at the time when there's no business happening in the market, people have to look at the option of restricting or decreasing their expenses, and office is one of the biggest expenses that they end up incurring. So if they can cut down on that part, that will help us a lot. Uh, Ma'am, you were talking about there were around 1,000 brands that want to enter India, and if the government can give them some benefits in tax and other norms. Uh, if we talk about the current situation where social distancing has become a new norm in the market, do you think those thousands brands will still want to come to India, and uh, will it not impact their strategy? Will they not like to re-strategize their options now?
This is a temporary situation. It's not going to be like this forever. And still in this pandemic, offices are open. So
Right.
we'll have to see that window, which is 6 months, 9 months is the, a challenging phase. And after that, we can see at the revival of the markets, the things have not gone down in one day. So they will not come up in one day. And I think on a humanitarian ground, on commercial grounds, on financial grounds, let's help each other, in this survival. So if we all are together in this, see the landlords, see the tenants, and the employees, the employers, and if they are helping each other, we'll definitely come out of this situation, and I think we'll emerge as better than before.
I
Uh,
think to add to the question and the point that is very valid, a point which is raised by ma'am, to add to it, when it comes to an opportunity coming from a global market to an India market, so I think yes, such an a time of 3 to 6 months is not going to make a lot of an impact, but definitely this is an opportunity wherein the decentralization of the places needs to be looked into. You remember the smart city concept, the places, because most of the migrant labor which has gone to their places, now you also get a lot of people at the places where you can own a land in the half of the cost, and you have the skilled labor which has worked in the similar domain in multinational I mean in the cities, in the metros. So that I think which is an opportunity, but that yes of course needs to be looked into very carefully.
That's right. That's right. Actually, it again goes back to the governments, how they, as Mr. Modi has been saying, that the crisis has also given us an opportunity. So it will be upon the government, the state governments, how they grab this opportunity and convert this crisis into a gain for them and the public at large. Uh, uh, I'll go back to ma'am. As you were saying, ma'am, that offices were they were never a necessary item for the companies. Uh, Still, if we take an underlying message from this statement, I see that the developers, the commercial real estate developers, will have to rethink their strategies. That whatever they have built, the spaces that they have, the inventories that they have with us, with them, how they are going to sell them now
There are a
there.
lot of things they can do. They can come up with co-working spaces. They can have a reduced maintenance system. They can cut down on rentals for some time. And if it comes to selling or purchasing, of course, you'll have to do some kind of tweaking there also for helping people to buy them out. So you have to reinvent to hold your tenants, and you have to
Correct.
be more lucrative for other people to come in here in India. I guess the government, if they can help some kind of relief in taxations, then US wants to shift a lot of their companies
Mhm.
here, and
Mhm.
wants to bail out of China. And
Mhm.
there's Abbott Laboratories, Inditox. There are other companies. This is just one of the examples I have given. So
Okay.
we can be more like accommodating for them. Let's welcome. I know being local and being vocal about local is the new slogan our prime
Mhm.
minister has selected, which is very nice. And similarly, we have to attract people to locally to our land base also in that manner.
That's right. That's right. So, as you were saying that the developers need to reinvent and rethink, and also government has to give them some support and all. Ritesh, I would like to know from you about the current economic package that the government has announced, like 20 lakh crore economic package. Do you really see it having an impact on the real estate sector directly?
Uh, See, although government has also tried to bail out the people, ultimately the MSMEs which are working, because if you see at the ground level, real estate is a sector which involves a lot of allied sectors with it. And
Correct.
additionally, it also employs people from the grassroots level, be it the cement industry, the steel industry, the wood industry, automation, tech, manufacturing, skilled and unskilled laborers, everything is somehow a part of this overall sector at all. And so yes, the package would definitely help, but if I say a direct benefit is going to happen, I think it is still a very optimistic expectation, because I mean there are a lot of things. There are like non-collateral loans for MSMEs. So I think rather than, if we identify these certain sectors which are at the core, surrounded by these allied sectors where grassroots people are working, and if we could bail out these sectors to a level where they could support to these people, like an industry expectation for real estate is something which has been talked about for very long but has not
Mhm.
happened. So now what is
Correct.
happening that even for the home loan, if you are giving your maybe some rates have decreased by the RBI to lend it to the banks, but if the banks have not decreased it further, or even if it is at a rate of 7.7 and a half or 8%, which is good, but ultimately is the person ready to buy a property? How would he take that loan? Why would he take that home loan? Now that is the thing. See, so these are the things that we need to look out, that what are the
Mhm.
basic issues and how we can correct those. We can take measures to correct those issues rather than giving
Okay.
only more and more loan sort of in support. I don't think it's going to help directly.
Okay. So again, ma'am, what Ritesh is saying that okay, the package has been good. It have a good impact on MSME and other things. But talking about the direct impact on real estate, there is a missing link in that. Do you agree with that? And if so, what do you think the government should have done or can do at this point of time to bail out the real estate sector?
Well, first of all, I agree with Ritesh that real estate doesn't even have an industry status as for now. Okay. See, real estate before pandemic also was not going through in a very good manner as expected, as it was. There has to be some root issues which needs to be addressed by the government for the real estate state sector to revise. Again, the bank has reduced the rate, but it has not been passed on to the
Correct.
consumer, right
Correct.
away. So I guess this is an
In
indirect package.
in
Yeah.
addition to this, Santosh, for the solution part, I would also like to add that the government, the banks, and the developers will have to create a strategy so as the direct benefits can be passed to the consumer himself. So
Mhm.
there, the bank will have to be taking direct, providing benefits to people. The developers also need to understand that this is not the time where you can look out for huge margins, but to sustain and give out the best that you can do, because that is how the market is right now. And simultaneously the government will also require to understand that you have to develop certain infrastructure, because even not at the end of the government, at the end of the developer also. There are certain projects from the authorities which are delayed by very long, be it,
Yeah, that's
the
right.
sewer projects and all. So if the basic necessities are not met for the developers, why would an end consumer would start living into a project? So it is an overall cycle which has to move to reach out to the solution that we are seeking.
Mhm. Okay, so very valid and good points that I have got in this conversation. And if I can sum up this conversation, I get to know that first thing is the developers and the overall market need to reinvent things. Second is that there is an opportunity for the government and the developers as well if they can look at the opportunity and identify the gains that it can get to them and the public at large. They will be at the benefit, including the government and the public. And the third thing is that the government, the banks, and the developers need to come together to strategize a solution to come out of this problem. And the banks particularly need to pass on the benefits that the governments have and the RBI has announced in past few months to the developers, to the end consumers, so that they can start at least thinking to buy a home. I thank both of you for your valuable time and input that you have given on this topic. And I believe the government and the real estate developers would, I'm sure they are doing their part and they are trying hard to come out of this, but they would strategize for a long term solutions rather than quick fix kind of solutions, because this is a problem and it will have a long lasting impact on the economy. And to counter this impact, the government and the developers and the banks need to draft a long lasting solution as well. I thank you again, both of you, for having your time to Realty Bits. Thank you, viewers, for watching us. Thank you.
Thank you.